this show is so much fun, and it's one of those things. When we grow up, we think, oh, it'd be so cool to be on a movie set or TV set. Then you get on it, and of course, it's a lot more work. It's a lot different than you think. But this one actually looked like you had some good times making it. So, do you have a good memory?
Oh, I mean,
They're all good,
they're
kind of.
all good. It is rare sometimes too. You always are sort of a little worried when you step into a new show how the dynamic is going to be within the cast and the crew. And I think I've been really fortunate that every show that I've been on, it was a really collaborative and friendly atmosphere. So that's why, yeah, I think that's the thing that I really loved is that we were all sort of like one big happy family,
I think it
basically.
was fun. I'd worked with younger actors before, but mostly playing my kids, and this was suddenly you're the senior member of the cast and watching these, people, younger people have their first job or their second job and just being reminded what that was like for you. And
Yeah.
I think we both felt really proud of our teamwork and really impressed by how well they all handled, what it was a new responsibility. And it's just fun to do a comedy. I've been saying I loved every second of Parenthood, but I did finish that show and feel like it's hard to cry at work so many days out of the week. And I started in half hour. And so this was just really nice to return to.
Hmm. Well, and similarly, a lot of the younger actors look up to both of you. They think, see, that's what I want to do, but you make it look easy. So, what kind of advice would each of you give to somebody that wants to follow in your footsteps?
I mean, we did have a lot of these conversations with the kids, as we call them. But a lot of it, for me at least, is like navigating the business side of it
Hmm.
because nobody teaches you that. And I had to learn the hard way. I had to make a lot of mistakes to be able to get to the point where I can make the right decisions. And so, yeah, I mean, like I was very just open and candid. I was like, ask me anything. I'll tell you how it's supposed to go, what you should do, blah, blah, blah. But as far as sort of like creatively, I mean, they're so talented. I mean, I feel like I'm learning from them sometimes.
Yeah. And what would you say then?
This is rich coming from me, who is barely on social media, but I had a couple of conversations about separating their private life from their public life. A lot of them have accounts that they've had, to use with their friends, and now they're becoming more exposed and something that I hold near is really keeping those two worlds separate if you can, so that you can have both and you don't have to be all things to all people. So I think we probably, or I am more aware of privacy and how important it is to find somewhere. So those are some of the conversations we had.
Yeah. Well, and part of that, we talked about that on this show, is that success mindset that you have to have, and not only with your characters you had to disclose, but in real life as well. Is there something that each of you tell yourself that kind of keeps you on the right path always?
Oh, I mean, you mean when we're not crying
Yeah. Yes.
into our slices of cake, eating it in the corner in the dark? Um, and for me, it's like always sort of like looking at the big picture and like reminding myself what the dream is and was. Like I never expected any of this. Um, Doing movies or being lucky enough to do 6 seasons of network television, that was not in my plan. So every time a new opportunity comes up or I'm preparing for auditions and stuff, I kind of just want to remind myself of how far I've gotten and yeah, just be really grateful.
Yeah. And for you,
I
Liv?
think when you have the incredible experience of reaching even one of the places you dreamed about reaching, then I think it's just important to keep redefining what it is you want. Because for me, there was a time when I wanted success in work to perhaps the exclusion of most other parts of my life. Now I really want balance and I want to enjoy my day with people I care about, and the rest of it is like not up to me anyway and doesn't bear fretting about in the middle of the night. So you know, in terms of like, you try to balance ambition with humanity, I guess, and you know, remind yourself and all your loved ones that what's really important is like how you feel at the end of the day. Like, I really had fun at work today. I really worked hard, or I really made something I like. That's the most fulfilling piece of it.
Yeah, well, it certainly looks like you've done that here. I mean, we love the show. We're gonna tell everybody check it out. Really appreciate your answers today. It's great talking to you, and look forward to talking to you again sometime soon.
Thank you. Thank you so
very
much.
much.